Salute, salute. Peace and power to the people of the struggle. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in the divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people of the struggle. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space for learning and getting learned up. Know that this is a space for educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for conversation, comments and concerns, questions and answers. This is a space for dialogue, a space for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. A space for love, hella right, a space of justice, a space of integrity, your space. This is a space of love, a space of queens, kings, a space of comrades, a space where we are working on a united path towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Please keep all funding information. Damn it, $1 and a share. All funding information in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Hashtags, green screens, apps with cash, pals that pay, unions that are Western. Yeah. Grams that got money, kites, green cups, red cups, a cat, collection plates. So war going on outside. Fund the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait until you make a consequential decision that could cause you years of grief. Don't wait. I'm serious about that. Okay? If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, please book an assessment. Stop getting the in-laws, the elders upset. Stop walking around with a pair of tents fronting. Stop being stressed and the energy in the house is all a mess. Book you an assessment. Book y'all an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of intimate relationship abuse counseling consultation, please book an assessment. Learn the warning signs, the behaviors that should alarm you, characters and characteristics that should heighten your awareness. Okay? Ken, much appreciation for funding the war effort. Man, listen, people, places, events, conversations, traumas, that could and should have you on high alert. Remember, with this information, the life that you save could be your own. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, we got a few things to discuss, but first of all, before we tag anybody, before we take attendance, this class is being dedicated to a young man. Yes, we dedicating this class to a young man who is graduating. Antoine Buford. Stand up. This is your class. You graduated on your way. Despite anything, you made it. You did your thing. Young melanated king. Yes, sir. Yes, you did the damn thing. So this is your class. Make sure you watch it. Okay? A-N-T-U-A-N-E. Yeah. Buford. Yes. So this is you. Okay? Now, let's get to getting. We got the tag. RG3. Yeah. Yeah. Robin Griffin III, get your candy ass to class. You and Amy. Come on. And Ryan Clark. Tag both of them. We got to see what's going on with them. Tag them. Uh-huh. Yeah. Tag Brooklyn. All of Brooklyn come out. We got something to discuss, BK. Gun violence has been plaguing us for decades. We got to get it in. Okay, Detroit. Y'all in the building, Detroit. Come on now. Man, we got a little sister that was protecting her brother. So, what's her name? LaKyla Taylor. That's her name? LaKyla Taylor. Bring her to class, if she could get out. Bring her to class. New Orleans, inmates update. Another one got bagged up. Tell them to come their ass to class if they on the run eating. Yeah, tag them. Tag them. Yeah, okay. And that's about it. Tag yourselves. Thank you all for coming through class. We gonna run through this quick. As you can see, I got things to do. So who in class? Who got their ass in class? Tech TV #1 in class today. What up? With Snook Bed TV right behind with green apples. For the teacher, and then D. Haven Enterprise Inc. Shaolin Park Hill by way of Agus is in there. Much appreciation. We see y'all, Philip. Boom. We see y'all up in class. Yes, sir. Lovely lady. Mr. Gomes, 55. Gomes, 075, 55. Hot car, what's going on? Brother to DC, Tyrone the backyard again. What's going on? We see you, Bernie. What up, Bernie? Tierra the young and damn, Tierra, we gotta get it in today. I'm telling you. Today, I don't care where we at. We got to get it in. Jean, VPN, much appreciation for coming to class. Bushhead, Hakim BP, Dustfro 517, what up? Andrea Jones, healing up, what up? We see you, peace. See Blaze the sniper. We see you. Yes. Yeah. Mr. Woo Mandelia, 55. Ain't been to class in like 8 years. 55. Geechee, what up? Kim Will, what up? We see you. Hey, Ghoster, what up? Byron, 55. Byron, 55. Yeah, Hood sent the highlights. The Gressler, the global hustler, Cuckoo the bag of bones. In here from Zurich, Switzerland. What up, Cuckoo? Jeff Sparks is in the building. We see you. Charles, what up, Charles? We see you. Derek O'Neal. Derek O'Neal's in the building, y'all. Day one. What up, Big D? For the 2 years. Friendship. Workout partner. What's going on? Yeah, we see you. What up, what up, what up? Stephen Gill, what's going on? Uh-huh. Professor Bay, we see you. What's going on? Gene, Helene, Camus. What up, Canada? Canada's in the building. The first responders is in the building. Kenny's on the Holy Grail. What's going on? What's going on? Yo. Yes, Jean Pierre. Much appreciation for funding the war effort. We got to go here first, y'all. No bullshit. No bullshit. We got to get it in. We got to get it in. We got to go here first. We got some racial tension going on in the WNBA. What is it? George Johnson, what up? Hood politics, 55 Hood. 55 Hood. Merkle, what up? Sultan, what's going on? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What's going on, cousin from Brick City? What up? We got racial tension. We got racial tension in the WNBA. Spilling over from last year, but now it is getting deep. It's getting thick. Do black men support the efforts of black women? Do black men support black women? Or do we have black nice and cozy up under the pink toes, y'all. The snow bunnies. Ooh, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Bulgaria, what's going on? Huh? Moo! Moo made it. Oh, hungover. We see you, Moo. Hungover from yesterday. Let's go. Listen, now we seen it. We talked about it in class. Over the weekend, the hard, flagrant foul from Caitlin Clark on Angel Reese. Hard. So hard, knocked her down and all that. Yeah, knocked her down. And what happened? Angel got up. Yo, what up? What's wrong with you? Caitlin just spent off. Oh, you ain't about that life. Yeah. So now people discussed it. Social media discussed it. Twitter ran wild for a little minute. You dig? Huh? Do you understand how they're making an attempt to promote this beef? Reminds me a whole lot of Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Yeah, Larry Bird, the kid from French Lick. Magic Johnson, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Huh? Let me know. Is he from Ann Arbor? Where he from? Come on, Mo. Come on, y'all. What's going on? Am I right? Am I wrong? Where Magic from? Is he just claiming spots or what? Talk about it. Anyway, this is very reminiscent of that time, if you was around that long. Right? Lansing. There you go. He from Lansing. Hold on now, Derek. Hold on now. Where he from? Lansing? Ann Arbor? Where he from? He claimed a lot of spots. Anyway, we knew how ill nice Magic Johnson was with the finger roll behind the back. Huh? We knew what they were saying about Bird. We wasn't watching like that. TV wasn't like that when it came to the NBA. Just wasn't. We barely got regional games. Huh? Am I right or wrong? Now it's a whole different ball game. They done made basketball, professional basketball, shit. Euro leagues, all type, African leagues. Man, this is $1 trillion industry. So the marketing has to be right. And for damn near 25 years, they've been trying to blow the WNBA up. Now, I know that they could have did it long time ago, but we know the old fey male don't care nothing about the old fey female. They're not going to put the marketing dollars behind them, none of that. So it has struggled for years. Struggled. Some of the same owners that own NBA teams, own WNBA teams. Same thing. So there's no reason why it hasn't reached a certain level yet as far as visibility, profitability, interest. But now they're saying that these two young women are responsible for it blowing up as far as last year was concerned. So now this year, the season starts off with a bang. Our New York Liberty get their rings. Huh? Yeah, got their rings and played who? Asia now, right? Didn't they play them? Huh? And the next game was who? Who? Caitlyn against Angel. And Caitlyn and them was blowing their ass out. Blowing them out. Now, when the foul occurred, I was really wondering why both of them were still in the game. We do know that blowout leads shrink real fast with the girls. But still, first game of the season, they shouldn't have had both of them in, but they did. And people took to social media immediately. However, RG3, the former NFL football player that was a bust in his career, got on his space, podcast, YouTube, whatever it was, and made a harsh critique on Angel Reese. Hard critique. Now, we're not going to act like I haven't critiqued her in this class. We're not going to act like that. Because I'm telling you right now, I think she needs a lot of work. A lot of work. I didn't think she was all that in college and at this level. She needs work. She's far from any of the women that I've watched, and I've watched the WNBA from season 1, game 1. Do you hear me? Yeah. Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Spoops, all them. Right? Yeah. They won. Lobo and all them. Yeah, they won. Okay? Tisha Panichero and all them. They won. So we're not going to act like I'm just a brand new fan. No. I've been watching collegiate women. Yeah, damn it. For a long time. So I've seen a lot of women's players. From college on up. And Angel Reese ain't no Shamik, I tell you that. Ain't no Lisa Leslie, I tell you that. She ain't no Tina Thompson, I tell you that, okay? She ain't even the new girl. What's the new girl that just retired? You know, that left her husband, now she bumping pussy. What's that girl? I keep forgetting her damn name. The one that's commentating thinks she's Shaq now. You know the girl. Championships and all that. God damn it. Help me out, y'all. Come on now. You know the child name. Don't act like y'all don't know. She just started, doing that thing. Yeah, Parker. There you go, Darrell. There you go. Candace Parker. That's right down there. Yeah, there you go. Huh. She damn sure ain't her neither. She none of them. She all right for her size and for what she does. She needs a lot of work. So I've critiqued her game and some of the things that she's done off court on social media. So we're not going to act like we haven't critiqued her in class. However, this RG3 took it somewhere else. Let's get to it, y'all. We got to get to it. It's 4:30. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm out of here. The feud between RG3 and Ryan Clark, okay, happened, much appreciation, Corey Grant, happened because of what happened on the court with Angel and Caitlyn. Now let's get it. The feud between Clark and G3 was sparked over the weekend when Reese tried to confront Caitlyn Clark after the Indiana Fever star slapped her rival's arm hard enough to knock the ball loose and send Reese to the floor. Okay? After watching Caitlyn Clark's flagrant foul on Angel Reese and the aftermath, there is no way Angel Reese can continue the lie that she doesn't dislike Caitlin Clark, RG3, said on social media Sunday morning. Let's finish. I know what hatred looks like. Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. Not some basketball rivalry hate either. Hate. This man, football player now, former bust, because he was a bust. RG3 ended up being straight trash. Now, though, again, like everybody else, chasing clout, you want to speak on the kids. Because Angel Reese is a child. So is Caitlin Clark. I don't care what their expertise is. These are still young women. And he's saying that he knows for a fact that Angel Reese hates her. So how do you know that? Right? That would be like us initially in year one saying that Magic Johnson hated Larry Bird. And we know for a fact now that that was never the case. But did they play each other hard? Yes. Basketball from 79 to about 98 was brutal. Dudes is clotheslining each other, elbowing each other. Low break, dudes is going in, look, they playing for the chip. So watching it, you would have thought that these dudes had a hate for each other. But when we're listening to them now, they said, yeah, that hate was on the court. Off the court, they did a lot for the league and themselves, business-wise, and became great friends. So, Mr. RG3 don't know what the hell he's talking about, but he printed it and he said it. Now, because he did it, Ryan Clark, okay, ex-football player, he already in his space proven not only excellent on the field, but also proven himself excellent in this space, in podcasting and commentating. He said, hold on a minute. Let's continue. That sparked a furious reaction from Ryan Clark. He played with RG3 on the then Washington Redskins, but on his podcast Monday, Ryan Clark questioned whether the former quarterback was fit to comment on Angel Reese. Okay? So Clark is saying, hold on. I played with you. You a bust, homeboy. And I know that you clout chasing and capping right now. You're not qualified to speak on Angel Reese. Okay? Let's go. When RG3 jumps up onto the hate train or the angry train, it now follows what we saw from former MSNBC star Keith Olbermann and Dave Portnoy as they poured onto Angel Reese to make her the villain and Caitlin Clark heroic. This is what Clark is saying, because Keith Olbermann and Dave Portnoy had some very, very, very vicious, racial, disturbing things to say about this young Angel Reese. Too O-phase. Went at her hard, very hard. Okay? So Ryan Clark said that this is what RG3 sounded like in his critique of saying that Angel hates Caitlin. He's like, homie, what are you talking about? Let's continue. Ryan Clark says, the one thing we know about RG3 is he's not having conversations at his home about what black women have to endure in this country, about what young black women and athletes like Angel Reese have had to deal with being on the opposite side of Caitlin Clark's rise and ascension to stardom. And he said that, right, because he knows him. And he knows that RG3 loved them old face. Yeah, he loved them old face. Yeah, he kissed them old face. Sniff them, smell them, eat they cooking. Yeah. Yeah. Let's continue. If you're RG3, when is the last time within your household you've had a conversation about what Angel Reese is dealing with? You haven't been able to do that because in both of your marriages, you've been married to white women. Ryan Clark pointed out an absolute truth. Robin Griffin III has been twice married. One Karen, one Amy. Oh no, not Karen and Amy. One Becky and a Susan. However it was, he'd been married to Old Face twice. So you damn sure not in the house speaking about the struggles of black women. No, sir, you are not. You are not. Okay, let's continue with Mr. Ryan Clark said. You haven't had opportunities to have those conversations to educate you on what they're feeling, what black women deal with, what they're seeing when they think of a young Angel Reese. And the whole time that he's mimicking Angel Reese and bobbing his head and moving his neck while he's doing this whole piece, his wife is in the back clapping. Now, that was enough. Once you say that and somebody goes to the video and look at RG3 going in on Angel Reese and her response to a hard foul, basketball, and you got this Ofe in the back clapping, that's very disturbing and definitely triggering to black women, and damn sure if you have some type of consciousness for a black man. You performing in front of this Ofe, and you love her to death, you got seeds, you got 2 seeds from her. Yeah. Why is she so matter of fact in her applause while you going in on this black woman? So maybe he's missing the point here. He's missing it. Or maybe, again, like Trump supporters, right? Pence supporters, or all these weird people who believe for some reason that you have to disrespect and discredit your own to allow the ones you laying with to feel comfortable around you. Okay? Yeah, let's continue with what Ryan Clark said. When I worked with RG3, he would make all these sort of corny jokes about milk and how much he loved it and how important it was. And he always points out on social media the color of his wife's skin, as if the color of her skin is what makes her special, as if the color of her skin is what makes her a good wife. Woo! See, I don't follow a lot of these clowns. I ain't know RG3 was talking about how milky white his wife's skin be. I keep telling y'all, I don't care how dark, how melanated dudes be up in here and in their core, boy, they love them some old face. They love them some old face. Oh yeah, in their core. His wife's skin complexion? Word, you love it like that? You like sniffing on her feet because pink toes? You love her like that? You love she? Yeah, you could love she, no doubt. Let's see what Ryan had to say. I've met the lady. I've had conversations with her. I think she's more than that. But it also leads to what black women deal with a lot from black men who have chose to date or marry outside their race. They always feel like they have to go the extra mile to prop up the woman that they're married to, or to the woman or the woman that they're with over black women by denigrating black women. There's no need to pin those two. He's talking about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese against each other and paint them based on stereotypical tropes. I think this is what I like RG to know. Okay? That no matter how much he continues to echo the microaggressions of racists, he'll be no less black than me. Okay, Ryan Clark. All right. So you see how triggered he was because Ryan Clark is married to a black woman. And I'm sure if his wife heard what RG3 said, I know his wife looked at him and said, I know you're going to say something. I know you hit him with that Gina. You remember Martin was acting up? Yeah. I know you ain't going to let her talk to you like that. I know you're going to say something. You seen her in the back clapping? Ryan Clark said, you goddamn right. I'm on my job. Shit. And he gave RG3 the business. Okay? Right? Now, CG, much appreciation. Before Griffin tied the knot with his current wife in 2018, he was married to one of his fellow Baylor students, Rebecca. Oh, that's her name. Rebecca. A lot of coke for 3 years. Hey, he had a Rebecca, and now he got a was it a Gret? Man, he keep him. Okay? So now the 35-year-old responded to Clark with an angry post last night. He called out Clark for personally attacking me and my family in a lengthy statement on Twitter, on X, whatever. There's a line that you don't cross in life, and Ryan Clark sprinted past that line. Nah, man. Robert Griffin III's wife, Greta, has hit back after her husband became embroiled in a war of words with ex-NFL teammate Ryan Clark over WNBA star Angel Reese and interracial marriage. ESPN star Clark ignited this, right, because of what transpired. Now, this wife got on social media playing games. Right? Not only was she in the back clapping, she responded. Okay? You need to be easy. If y'all don't know what's going on and how this social media navigate, you're going to get ate up. You're going to get ate up. Okay? Huh? So now, in the back and forth, and the wife made some statement in a little post, all right, jumping on the bandwagon, trying to get known, trying to have her say, as if RG3 was right and exact. Talking about, yeah, honey, protect your family, protect your wife. Son, you going up a sticky tree. Don't let that old fae get you completely and totally disrespected in social media. I'm telling you, you're going to get your heart hurt. All right? This is what he said. Ryan Clark didn't like my take on Angel Reese hating Caitlin Clark. That's fine. Disagreement is part of the game. But instead of debating my point, he personally attacked me and my family. That shows how low of a person he is. RG3, he did not attack your family. He did not attack your family. You put your wife in it. She sat on the couch in the back clapping as you went in on a young girl. A young melanated girl. I keep telling dudes, when you are of a certain age, as a black man, you got no business speaking on, about, or to young women. You don't. I don't care where it's at. On any level, unless you speaking with specific intelligence and maturity. That ain't your business, RG3. That's not even your sport. That ain't your wife's sport. But y'all had a Kia fest and thought nobody was going to say nothing. This is social media. Everything be fair game, yo. You can't tell people who and how to speak once you open them doors. You put your little musty wife on TV or on your podcast or on your IG or on your live, people looking. They're going to go at it. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. So now he said, I gave a sports opinion. No, you didn't, RG3. You said Angel hates her. That's not sports. That's personal. You said you definitively know that she hates Caitlin. You took it out of context. That's why Ryan Clark responded the way he did. You took it out of context because you love them pink toes. And you see Caitlin Clark, I don't know, as a family member, as a daughter, maybe as a possible lover. Because you are enamored in them. You think that all of us are. No, sir. No. He said, I gave a sports opinion. I said Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark based on her repeated visible actions on the court and in press conferences. I backed it up with 5 separate examples from the game of basketball because that's what I do. I analyze sports. I stay in the arena. Sir, you didn't do that. And you cannot do that because we would have swore from the fight, Charles Barkley hates Shaq. We see them on some back together again, getting money together, right? We would have thought a lot of that coming through. Jeff Van Gundy and goddammit, Zoe. Jeff Van Gundy are holding on his lines on more than leg for dear life. End up commentating again. You don't know that. And you can't know that because you was a scrub in football professionally. You was a bum, a burger, a bus. You don't know that, but that's what you say. Now, here you go. RG3. Just because Angel Reese is black doesn't mean that her game and actions cannot be critiqued. A black man or woman is not restricted from giving a sports opinion on another black man or woman just because you don't like it. Everyone can give their opinion on everyone no matter what color they are. And that is true. You can give your opinion, but you stated matter-of-factly. You said she hates her, which is personal, based on what you see on court. Did Ali hate Frazier? Did Frazier hate Ali? Mr. Sportsman, you analyze sports, right? Did Ali hate Frazier? Did Frazier hate Ali? Frazier spotted Ali Bragg on the regular in the back cuts. And then Ali would clown him. These men had respect for each other throughout the years. What's up, RG3? Okay? It did not end there, however, with Clark replying, bruh, Ryan Clark, bruh, you know what it is with me and you. I saved you the entire season on Monday Night Football. I urge people to let you be you, no matter how corny, how bad a teammate you were, I had your back. What did you do? Invite someone on your show you know I don't fool with to ask questions about me and then hit me weeks later to tell me you're going to challenge one of my takes. You're a phony, bro. One of the worst teammates I ever had, both on the field and in TV. You do what you gotta do. I didn't attack your wife. I spoke on what you do on social media and TV. Like I said, I met your wife and she seemed like a lovely lady that was worth more than the color of her skin. You be good, bro. So Ryan, in all eloquence and intelligence, told him, because that you do what you gotta do came from RG3 throwing ESPN in there, saying that I was disrespected. He attacked me and my family. Maybe ESPN. Whoa. So now you look like you gonna snitch. You gonna snitch, Dave? I know you're not gonna snitch, Dave. This is what RG3 is talking about. Going to Disney and saying what? That this man attacked your family? Because this is what we doing now in social media and in life. A lot of bitch ass dudes is going filing lawsuits and all this little frivolous bullshit. So now you think that you can drop a lawsuit and get Ryan Clark fired? Because that's what you was stating. That's the shit you threw out there. People caught it. People caught it. You trying to defend the honor of your old faith? Well, don't just stop at Ryan Clark. Nah, come over here. I'm telling you. You love old faiths. You like sniffing in their ass. You like playing with them. You love she, and that's fine. You can love she and you can love your ex. That's fine. But when you throw them in there and you got them in the back of your content, it's free game. It's free game. So I'm telling you, wash her up. Tell her stop clapping when you're having grown man discussions about black women. She shouldn't have been nowhere in that. If you was conscious, if you was woke, you would know that. RG3, Mr. Bus. Yeah, you was a bus. We got your whole shit right here. You was a scrub. You ain't play a full season in the NFL. First season, 15 games. Second season, 13. Come on. Third season, 9. 2015, your bum ass ain't play at all. Cleveland, you played 5 games, 3 games for Baltimore, 7 more for Baltimore, then 4. You was a bust. Dudes was selling your jerseys and all that. I hope your old Faye know that, but she think she got some quality. Now, you don't got the quality melanated person, sis. You got the reject, like most of y'all old Faye women do. Y'all get the reject dudes that can't stand tall next to black women. You got the dun-dun-dun dude. Yeah, that's why he love on y'all so tight. He the dun-dun-dun. The doja. That's why he's trying to exist in y'all world and coming to defend you. It is what it is. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Y'all catch it on the replay. You're going to catch it. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. All right, cousin Reg, you in the building? Don't worry about it. They could buff all they want. On the replay, it's going to be nice. On the replay, it's going to be nice. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. See what happens when you speak on them pink toes? See what happened? When you get that truth? That's why I always say, keep supporting, keep pushing. I don't care what y'all do with these classes and information. Clip it, cut it, do whatever y'all want to do with it. Trend it, do whatever y'all want to do with it. Y'all TikToks, whatever. I don't own this shit. Support, fund the war effort, keep it moving. They can't stop that. I can say what I want. Them old fake women smell funny. He got an affinity for that. He likes smelling that. You could like who you want to like. You could love who you want to love, but you don't disrespect a young black girl that's trying to get her footing. And you speaking to the old faith world. I ain't even know this dude had a channel, podcast, none of that. Now let's go with this update. Since they playing, I'm going to get through class. Okay? New Orleans. They caught another one. So let's keep it going. A maintenance worker has been arrested, y'all. A maintenance worker at the New Orleans jail where 10 inmates escaped was arrested and charged with helping them break free. Ain't that some shit? Now they got the brother toe up. Sterling Williams. Why is his name Sterling? And he 33. Sterling. That's a 55, 60, 65-year-old man name, not 33. Sterling Williams, 33, admitted to investigators he complied with a demand from one of the inmates to shut off the water to a cell, allowing the escapees to rip out a toilet and sink unit and climb through a hole in the wall that created. So he going down hard and fast. Going down. He going down. He going down. But they said they was going to bang him. They said they was going to bang him with a shank. What was he to do? He's scared to death. He's scared to death. Instead of reporting the inmate, Williams complied with the request, allowing the inmates to carry out their scheme to successfully escape. In the arrest warrant affidavit, Williams said one of the inmates threatened to stab him with a shank. With that thing. With that fiberglass. Something. A homemade knife. If he didn't follow instructions, I'm going to bang you out. Cut the water off. Authorities said Williams was still at fault for lending his assistance. Still? Damn it, they're getting ready to bang me. Huh? They're getting ready to air me out. Nah, nigga, you going to jail. Look at this. If the inmates removed the sink in the cell and disconnected the rest of the plumbing with the water still on, the plan to escape would not have been successful. So now they blaming him. He said, yo, damn that. You ain't give me no hammer to go up in there. I ain't got no stick. I don't have no mace. I'm a maintenance worker. They gonna cut me, man. You can't do that. But they arrested him, and now, yeah. And now what? They locked another one up. So they down. And I'm telling you, they going down hard and fast. They got like 6, maybe 5. While we on, they might have bagged another one. Okay? No plan of action. Their ass is going down. Okay? Their ass is going down hard and fast. Run, damn it, run. Y'all better get out of Louisiana, Jack. Make your way to Texas and then to Mexico. Y'all should be there, but y'all got mad days already. Y'all better hurry up. Y'all better hurry up. No, might say anything. No. They was going to cut him. And what if they would have banged him and then took his grippers? Would that have been good for him? Huh? Nah, man, they could have stabbed him up and took his grippers and got out anyway. Turn the water off their damn self. Nah, man. No. No, you can't tell. You can't tell. Then he can't go back to work in this economy. Right? Come on now. Cut the man a little bit of slack. He in Louisiana, he got a jobby job. You know how hard it is for a Louisiana man to get a job and keep it? You know how hard it is for him to come from out of the wards and want to work? Now they got him locked up. Done lost his job, done lost his pension. God damn it. Damn it, Sterling. Oh, damn. Yeah, Sterling done went down. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. It's rough out here in the town. Yeah, good county job. That's right, C. Bliz. Good county job. Benefits. He had to make a quick decision. Good. Thinking on your feet. He's thinking on your feet. Yeah. Now look. Throw up. Okay. Let's move on. Now, this case is triggering for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. Okay? We're going to try to get through it. 5:09. I'm trying to be out of here soon, shortly. Okay? But this class, again, it's about decisions. Thinking before you make consequences. Okay? And again, we are holding this class because we have a young man who graduated. He's graduating. They gave him his paperwork already. Okay, next week, he did the damn thing. Yeah, Antoine. Buford. This is for you because you're making the right decisions. Because you could have been one of the escapees. You could have been toe up. Okay? And you could have been this girl here. Let's get to it. Tensions flared, and a gun was fired during a dispute between two groups at a shopping mall, resulting in 2 unalived and felony charges against a brother and a sister. The incident occurred at around 2:45 p.m. Saturday, May 3rd in the parking lot right outside the Foot Locker shoe store at Kelly and 8 Mile Road. Two groups ran into each other, each with 4 people. An individual in one group, DeJuan Jermaine Taylor, 21 of Detroit, had prior issues with the late younger brother of a person in another group, Taiwan, Pierre Morris Turner. As Taylor approached the Jeep containing Morris Turner got out of the Jeep with a hammer at his side. Okay? An exchange of words led to pushing and punching as Taylor fought with Morris Turner. 2 of the people in Morris Turner's group, Javon Maurice Newman and Stephen Edward Gardine Jr., exited Jeep and joined the fight. They jumping Taylor. Taylor was overpowered. He fell to the ground, and the group reportedly continued to pummel him, giving him the business. Taylor's sister, again, if I'm mispronouncing it, excuse me, LaKyla Sheila Taylor, 19, of Detroit, allegedly retreated to her vehicle and retrieved a hammer, which police say was unregistered. She reportedly fired upon the group. First, she clapped Javon Maurice Newman, who would later succumb from his injuries while being treated at the hospital. Newman had reportedly pinned her brother to the ground. After Newman was clapped, they said Morris Turner and Gardine Jr. tried to disengage from the fight, but Taylor, the sister, allegedly shot, bang, Gardine Jr., unaliving him at the scene. She then allegedly clapped Morris Turner, who was on the ground, seriously injuring him. Man, little sis got busy, okay? During the clapping, she also allegedly clapped her brother by accident. Despite being wounded, her brother reportedly stood up and took the hammer dropped by Morris Turner, as well as the magazines that were, lying on the ground. He fled the scene with his sister and two others in his sister's vehicle. Later, someone took DeJuan Jermaine Taylor to a nearby hospital for treatment. Police said they were able to piece together some of what happened when they interviewed him. Okay? 2 days later, after the clapping, LaKyla surrendered to the police. Now, it's a lot being said on social media about this case. Okay? Now, the brother was arraigned and was charged with 1 count of tampering with the evidence, a 10-year felony, 1 count of firearms larceny, 5 years, 1 count of carrying a concealed weapon, 5 years, and 1 count of larceny, less than $200, a misdemeanor. All right, his bond was set at $250,000 cash. He remained in custody with the conditions that he must wear steel cuff GPS if he gets bond. On May 8th, his sister was arraigned. She was charged with 1 count of second degree in the unaliving of Gardine Jr., a felony punishable by up to life in prison. 1 count of assault with intent to unalive, also potential life sentence. Based on her actions towards Morris Turner, 1 count of tampering with evidence, which is a 10-year felony, 1 count of carrying a concealed weapon, which is 5 years, 2 counts of felony firearm that each carry 2-year mandatory sentence. She was not charged in the unaliving of Newman, since they said it was determined to be a lawful act of self-defense. Come on now. Now they got Shorty because she's 19. 19. Now what are we doing? Do she get a pass for that? Do we raise finances for her defense? Come on. This is deep. Was her decision on point at that time? Remember, her brother and this dude had an issue. When this dude got out of the car, when he got out of the Jeep, he got out with that thing. The brother seen the thing, and they still got the tussling and fighting, and then his mans in them jumped out, whooping on her brother, pummeling him. She went and got that thing. She went and got that thing and got the clapping. Do she get a pass? We got it. Come on now. Where we at? Where we at? Talk about it. Talk about it. It's very wild in these streets. It's wild in Detroit. What's going on? 19 years old. They have a different language and comprehension. This is her older brother. He getting plucked out. We don't know her mental makeup. We don't. We don't know if she's in an abusive situation. Excuse me, domestic violence. She might even been battered. We don't know. Does she get a pass? Now we know Detroit is off the meter, it's off the chain. They could have clapped her brother right in front of her. Talk about it, y'all. Because these are very, very, very serious and common situations that any of us could be in at any given time. Now, his mans and him escalated this situation. Escalated. Homie got out and he had that thing already. He had that thing already. And the brother fought. Now they fighting. Why his mans and him get out and escalate that? His mans and him get out and now they stomping him out. And he got a hammer. So they got all the ups. They have all the wins. Are they just going to stomp him out and keep it moving? Sis don't know. 19 years old. How many times has she been in this situation where she is watching this go on? Now she goes back to the car. Or she gets out of the car. And she got her thing. Or whoever's thing. And she got the clapping. Pop, 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 pop. What's going on, y'all? It's a lot. It's a lot with this. That's why we have to get to our youth. We have to. We have to, because they consistently put themselves in spaces which they consider murder beef. Everything for them is beef. No bread, no nothing. These are intimate relationship beefs. Over nothing. Over nothing. Come on now. Come on now. She got the clapping. Okay? I've been in situations like that. I've been in situations where somebody just draw it out and just start clapping into all of us. And I'm like, yo, what's really good? What is the matter with your man? We fist fight. We doing what we doing. This bozo pulls out the hammer and just start busting. He could have hit anybody. He ended up hitting one of my mans. I had to do the first aid on him and save his leg. But I'm look, this clown, you clapped in a, we in a closed confinement. It's like, had to be, what was it, about 12 on 12? We doing it in a little bowling alley. This dude backs out and he claps and writing, what? But these are situations, okay, that happen all too often. What are we doing? We sending shorty away for life? Be careful now what you say. We sending shorty away for life? Yes or no? All right? Because look, here we go. Another case now. Gun violence in our communities. Let's get to it. Because if you saying you sending shorty away for life for defending her brother, let's look at this case. My hometown. Applause broke out in the Brooklyn courtroom Monday as Claudia Bonton was sentenced to 23 years to life in prison for the 2021 execution-style unaliving of Delia Johnson. The sentencing marked the end of a 4-year ordeal for Johnson's family. I feel like she deserved more, said Johnson's sister, Cordelia McCrae. But today is about change and today is about forgiving. Johnson, 42, was clapped in the head on the Crown Heights sidewalk in August 2021. The unaliving was caught on surveillance video, shocking the community and sending police on a months-long manhunt. Banton, 46, was arrested in Florida nearly 4 months later. Not to mention that the video went viral, super viral. In the courtroom, Johnson's mother, Delilah Berry, delivered a powerful victim impact statement locking eyes with Banton, a woman she once considered like her daughter. I did the best that I could for Claudia, Berry said. Tears rolled down Banton's cheeks as Johnson's relatives described the deep pain of losing a sister, mother, and friend. Her kids can still call her, still visit her, said Johnson's brother, Mathis Lemons. I'll never see my sister again. I'll never laugh with her again. This is deep. And the depth of which on the streets in that community, which a lot of things have been said. I'm not from out there. I don't know, but it was deep. It was deep. Like this was family. This was intimate relationship violence at its highest level. They knew each other. Johnson's 21-year-old daughter, currently deployed with the U.S. Air Force, appeared via video in uniform. Struggling to put her pain into words, she thanked Banton for at least ensuring her mother didn't suffer. Banton did not address the family for legal reason, according to her attorney, adding that her silence should not be mistaken for indifference. Now that video is off, but what people are really talking about is how rough this chick looked rough. Rough. Looks nothing like she did in the video. Nothing like she did when she was captured. This bid already busting her ass. She looked rough. She done gained massive weight, swole up. She going through it. She done aged already. 40 plus years old is no time to be doing no bids. She got on her specs and everything. Tried to get ready for trial or court or sentence, whatever it was. At any given time where she picked up them specs, she looking Wow. Going through it already. You ain't even in the bed yet. This is how it get. And this is why I say anger management is a must. I keep telling y'all, if it is a situation that you can walk away from, if there's a situation where you can de-escalate yourself between 1 and 3 seconds, if it isn't right then in your face an absolute life or death decision, then yo, you could have enough forethought to say, yo, that's it. It ain't that deep. To where you gonna go and take a life. That's an anger management issue. That's enraged to a different degree. I'm telling you, I lived it. To the point of which I showed absolutely no type of physical cues. I was enraged all day, every day on a 10. I left the house with 2 hammers on me at any given time. Any given time, ready to pop somebody's head clear off. I know what that rage is. And I'm telling you, without proper management and understanding your triggers that was created by your past traumas, it can happen at any given time. And that's what happens. Majority, all these clappings that we seeing every day in the 5 boroughs, every day across the world, most of it is anger management. Most of it is miscommunication and not understanding who you are, other people's and perceptions, and a whole bunch of other things that I get into when I'm doing my assessments and sessions. She knocked this woman's head off in front of a community of people and kept it moving. So now look, she got 23 to life. Do we give this little girl in Detroit a life bid for protecting her brother? It's just that simple. And really, it's not up to us, because they're both victims of this justice system, both victims of how society didn't nurture them to a specific space. Now this woman's mama said, listen, it hurts deep because, yo, I thought you was one of my daughters. And you took it to this degree. But this is the pain that we have. This is the pain that we, so easily to dish out to each other in our communities. Because we living up under these damn old phase. We dealing with so much. It's for real. It's that deep now. So what are we going to do? How do we rectify this? How do we rectify each other? How do we rectify ourselves if we not at least getting the basic understandings of why we move the way we move? I know why I was moving the way I was moving. I came up in a war zone and was not trying to be a casualty. And then certain switches flipped. And I'm like, well, if he got that name and he doing that, listen, I'm going to make sure nobody ever play with me. Because playing, allowing people to play with you could make you a victim. Where I came from, I wasn't doing it. You're not doing it. There's no words. There's nothing that's discussed. There's no none of that. You act crazy. I was giving it to you. You look stupid. I was giving it to you. Straight up. Ain't got nothing. That's what type of time. And I think I had a very good childhood in the house. I was loved, nurtured, educated, and all that. But them conditions that I was in, that I stepped in, nah. Had me off the meter. For real, for real. So I'm telling you, You need consistent therapy. You have to get it. Especially the way this world is moving now with everything that you thought, everything that you were taught, everything that you believed in, they eliminating you out of here. So it makes you feel nervous, anxious, unsteady. Your world is collapsing. Nothing is making sense. You'll be triggered. You'll off somebody in a minute. Now you're sitting in somebody county jail looking crazy. You just had a wonderful life. Now some fool, somebody won't speak English or some stupid, some fool, some mentally ill bitch, somebody off the meter done pushed your trigger. Okay? So, do what you do. Get help, get an assessment. I'm here. Shit, you ain't even got to, ain't mandatory you deal with me. I'm just saying that I understand my people. My people understand me. It would be best for me than some old fake digging around in your head, you telling him all your secrets. Next thing you know, your ass in a hooscow. Yeah, because that's what they do. Or they ready to give you a pill. Because they don't understand. Ready to give you a pill. Oh, you on TV looking at that shit, and then you in your house, and this the shit that they gave me. Yeah, dummy. Mess with them old fays. Nah, get some help. I'm through. Get somebody who understands, all right? On that note, classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding it down. New subscribers, this is what this class is about. Thank you for coming through. Come back and bring some folks with you. You understand what I'm saying? Huh? To those who funded the war effort, much appreciation. Okay, those who didn't, we know why you here. You dig? You only getting 1/3. All right? You only get 1/3. Might say anything, DM me. Hit me on IG, DM me. You got all the information there. My paperwork is always good. So even if I do hit the county or the big yard, I'm right. My paperwork is good. And Corey Grant keep me right, motivated. Yeah, I see that. That's deep dish. That's them 24s. That's them 24-inch rims. Deep dish. Yeah. Okay? So my paperwork good. Matter of fact, I need some more. Send me some more. These is getting a little tired right now. I need some more paperwork good joints. Yeah, summer coming. I need some new flavors. You dig what I'm saying? Much appreciation. Classroom assistant, Bliz, Tierra, everybody. Yeah, much appreciation. My truckers, get to your car, get your ass to your destination safe. Pick up your loads, drop off your loads. Stay away from them rest stop thoughts. All right, it's dangerous in these streets right now. You understand? Move. Man, we done gave you shout outs for your born day. You drunk. We gave it to you yesterday. You drunk. Now you wake up, come to class, getting the cat shit out your eyes. Man, we done gave you shout outs, mad birthday love yesterday. You ain't had no birthday on no Friday. You ain't had no birthday weekend. Nigga, this is Monday, Tuesday. You late. Matter of fact, 55 for you today, Move. 55. I'm up in here drunk. Anyway, okay? I see y'all when I see y'all. Remember, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. You got it. Be patient. Have clear thoughts. Okay? Clear thoughts. Watch with clean eyes and listen with clear ears. Okay? Love yourselves. You are worthy. You have value. More value than you ever know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they got 4 of them now, y'all. That's about it. Yeah. They going down hard and fast. All right? Now, I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all. Be safe. Come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes and 55 gang. Get y'all grades up.